Hello everyone, welcome to the Fonda Food Pantry. Our mission is to love our neighbors by providing food to those who need it. Located on West Main Street in Fonda, New York, our food pantry serves 50 families a week within the Fonda-Fultonville School District. That's 25,000 meals of 60,000 pounds of food a year. We are fortunate to have wonderful facilities. We have a nice front room. This is our back storage room. We have shelving, sink, hot water. It's really wonderful. We even have books donated by the Frothingham Free Library in Fonda. The food pantry is a shared endeavor by a group of area churches. They are St. Cecilia, United Methodist, Fonda Reformed, Glen Reformed, Fultonville Reformed, and Sacred Heart of Tribes Hill. We are also very fortunate to have a working relationship with the Regional Food Bank of Northeastern New York. This nonprofit organization strives to alleviate hunger and prevent food waste by accepting large donations from the food industry, such as grocery stores and farms. Each week, we travel to the Regional Food Bank to choose fresh produce, dairy products, and bread for the Fonda Food Pantry. Much of this food is available free of charge. In fact, we often depart with many hundreds of pounds of food for under $10. But how is our food pantry so prosperous? It's because of the amazing results of volunteerism, and in particular, the strong spiritual beliefs and ethical values of the volunteers. Let's talk to the co-director of the food pantry, Troy Chatwin, who is also a volunteer.
So I'm really motivated by just being part of the team, being able to pull together something, work with a great group of volunteers, and work to help our community. I get a lot of personal reward out of that. I started out working with my daughter. We came as a school project, and I got hooked. Our future goals for the food pantry really are kind of this dichotomy where we want to be put out of business. We want to be able to serve the people when they need it, and right now we're serving about 50 families a week, but that's a big need, and we wish that the families didn't need that, and we really appreciate that we can be there, and we feel God's presence with us while we're there, but we don't want the families to have to need that. So our goals are to help the families as they need it, when they need it, with what they need. We'll continue to do that, but we hope that we need less and less as time goes on.
Well, one of Christ's biggest commandments was to love your neighbor. And I can't think of a better way to love your neighbor than to give him food. Food storage capability. We're able to take advantage of more free food as it comes along because we have freezers and coolers and shelving to accept it, where before we really couldn't. And people are just getting a lot more food now than what they used to. to get more people directly involved and vested into the pantry so it can continue its current pace of food and people served into the future.
Hi there, my name is Betty Braska and I volunteer at the Fonda Food Pantry. And Cosby's asked me why I do that, and I do that because I like to give back to my community, my neighbors, my friends, my family. I think it's really, really important that each person helps take care of the person next to them. Without each of us reaching out to each other and being kind to each other, being good to each other, the world just doesn't make sense. So that's what I like to do. That's why.
What motivates me basically is my belief in God and Jesus Christ dying for my sins. We're all here as brothers and sisters on this earth, and the idea that the 6 churches get together to form this food pantry and to give back to the community and working with the food bank in Latham, it's an amazing thing that we do here, and I just feel that we get the word out to God, from God to these people, and we had a little dinner, and we try to have little events where we can get everybody that comes to the food pantry down, and we share the word with God if we can. So that's pretty much what motivates me, plus the good health of all the people, the idea that the kids need a better diet in their life, and we can give that here. That's great.
I like to help people, and this is an easy way to do it. It's all settled and everything for us, so it's really simple and easy and nice to be able to help people that need the help.
Well, I got hurt about 10-12 years ago. I was the highway superintendent and I fell off the top of a plow, resulting in a metal neck. I have a big hunk of titanium in here. I've been cut and cut down my back, and I can barely walk now. It's not an easy life, but it's the cards I'm dealt, so I'm playing them. And I just think that, I know I'm given to, I'm taken care of. It's time that I do something to help somebody else. If you don't pay it back or pay it forward or whatever you want to call it these days, what good is it? You have to do what's right. And it's a real pain taking a shower, it takes a long time to get looking this good. But, by the time I get ready and come down with Tom, I'm happy to do what I'm doing, just sticking the stuff in the bags and counting the items and, little conversation. I don't get to see many people at my house. I get the same guys coming all the time. I want to see some different people. So I come here with Tom, and this is what we do. And I think it's pretty cool.